the world of motorsport, a second can make the difference between the victory and lose. In the world of animations, a second means 24 frames. A MiniDriver chapter is around 8,000 of frames, but how can we reach that? In this video, I'm going to teach you how we make a chapter, from the screenplay to the production. So enjoy it! As you may imagine, the first part is to watch the race. While we are watching it, we have to write everything that happens, like an overtake, a mistake, a battle, a pit stop. You have here an example of the last Formula 1 race. You can see everything is written right here, but not everything appears on the chapter. We have to select the moments that will be on this screenplay, because every chapter has around 10 scenes, with the first one is the starting grid, and the last one is the finish line, so we have 8 scenes that we must produce. If a race has a lot of action, maybe we can include 2 or 4 scenes, but we have to think that timing is very important, and a chapter mustn't be longer than 3 minutes. How can we choose if a moment will be included on a chapter or not? Let's make an example. A driver overtakes another one. Maybe this thing is not important, but if this driver starts to overtake another driver and another, this will be important enough to be on a scene of a chapter, because we can make jokes about it. We can make a funny sentence with another driver, to throw an attack, or make a lot of examples. Now that we have all the screenplay ready, it's time to make the animation. Every scene of the chapter has the same type of animation, which we have a driver on the point A and we move it into the point B. The program makes the rest. Maybe it's very simple, but the complication here is on the lawyers, because all of them shows, for example, the background, the driver, the rival, the comments, the attacks, the transitions. We must take care that every object that we include is in the correct lawyer, and we must take care of the timing of every scene. Once that we have all the scenes ready, it's time to convert it into a video file. So we are going to use the program Swivel to convert the flash file into a video one. Once we have all the video ready, it's time to make all the sound effects and the dubbing. The most important thing when we are putting the sound effects is that the music must be lower than the sound effects. Once that we have everything ready, we have to include the sounds of the transition, and after that we are going to put the sound effects of a jump, a driver hit by another one, etc. Once that we have all the sound effects ready, it's time to make the dubbing. The secret of the dubbing is the helium effect that we include after the voice. The voice is made by me, and after all these years I'm used to this type of voice, which is only a pinch effect that I include to my normal voice, and will be more something like this one. And after that I include the helium effect,
and you will hear the voice of the MiniDrivers.
Once that we have the sound effects and the voice, we are going to make the final video. Once that we have everything ready, we are going to make the same work again, but in Spanish, because every chapter of MiniDrivers is in 2 versions, English and Spanish. But the first one that we make is always the English one, and after that we are going to translate it into Spanish. Once that we have everything ready, it's time to upload it to YouTube. As you have seen, the creation of the chapter includes a lot of hours of work. Every chapter of MiniDrivers is about 13 or 14 hours of work per week, and I try to upload the chapter as soon as possible, so it's normal that sometimes I can make mistakes. So please don't be very mad with me. I hope you enjoyed this making of, and of course, enjoy the series. See you!
Hey Minifan, don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Telegram and Internet and get exclusive content of the minis!